Of course, the United States is the hottest destination for Indian students to study abroad. So here's what you need to know. If you're studying there, of course, or your peers, you ask students to follow university guidelines on these protests. Violation of university rules may lead to visa revocation or eviction from the country itself. Indian students should and must stay away from violent demonstrations. Students should practice freedom of speech very carefully. In fact, keep consulate or Indian mission informed if at all you run into tense atmospheres or you're pulled in by the police at that point. Do keep your mission informed. Follow advisories put out by the Indian Embassy very closely. Let me cut across to Geeta Mohan joining us live for more on that. Geeta, never seen before protests that we see in favor of Palestine. These protests all across campuses, be it Harvard or Columbia, the best of universities is seeing the most violent agitation. And we're looking at the US cops there arresting many students, many of them could be even Indians. Do give us more on what's happening currently in the United States and your advice to Indian students studying there.
Well, the protests are spread across the United States of America and universities across the United States of America. But we've also seen, despite the fact that we've heard the United States of America in the past talk about freedom of speech, freedom of peaceful, right to peaceful protest, so on and so forth, there has been a massive crackdown across universities. Late last night at Columbia University, NYPD entered the premises of the campus. Again, visuals that were not seen in the U.S., in U.S. campuses for years. And now we're looking at police force entering in riot gear. They cleared out the Hamilton Hall. They arrested students, scores of students, and the encampment, that's the tents that were pitched in the lawns of Columbia University, were removed. Not all of them, but most. And that's just Columbia we're talking about. There are many other universities across the United States of America where action has indeed been taken. Now, for foreign students, the biggest fear, for international students, the biggest fear over here is eviction and visa revocation. Now, we do know that the president of Columbia University, as also many other presidents of various universities across U.S., have put out statements saying that if you continue to protest, it will lead to suspension. For foreign students, the fear is that it could lead to visa revocation and eviction of the students, not just from the campuses, but from the country itself. So a lot of parents have called up students that we've been talking to and have advised them to stay away from the protests. Some of them have spoken to us, but they're careful in what they say. So they're practicing freedom of speech in expressing concerns very carefully. They're not partaking in the protests or certainly not going to areas where protests have turned violent and there are clashes. Also, there is an advice that they should keep the missions, whether if it's an Indian consulate in the area where they are or the Indian Embassy, informed of their presence, not just in the United States of America, but also the fact that they are in such and such university. And then there are regular advisories that are being put out by the Indian mission, and those
Geeta,
advisories
very recently we heard what the news that grabbed headlines in India was an Indian student who was ousted from her university, has been forced to discontinue her education there because she was part of the pro-Palestine protests. So such cases have surfaced and Indians should be wary.
Well, absolutely. There are concerns. A lot of students have been speaking to their parents, have sought legal counsel and have then informed the students not to really, or they themselves have friends, family friends who are lawyers, they've advised these students not to really violate any of the regulations of the colleges and the universities, which means that the specific advisory and rules of the college now say that they cannot be participating or pitch tents and be a part of the encampments that have come up in various universities. But yes, they continue to practice freedom of speech by maybe speaking to us in a very, and that too very carefully. rather than taking positions or sides, talking about maybe what's happening in their own university. So they are being very careful, and that's because they're international students. Not so much for American passport holders, even if they're of Indian origin. We have had some of them come out and talk because as American citizens, all that they will have to face is maybe suspensions from the universities.
All right. So a word from you on that. Thanks very much, Geeta. Let's hope our viewers have keenly watched this, and those studying in the United States, you got to be steer clear of violent protests.